Last time on the Language of Magic, you guys had met with Madame Maven. Uh, you spoke with her, found her to, at least outwardly, appear to be kind to her visitors. You asked about her library, and she admitted to having her own personal collection. She was familiar with the book that you were seeking, and went ahead and told you that the Greenleaf Girls, a kind of a rival adventuring group, was looking for this book as well. She had sent them on a task that was appropriate for them. It was going to send you guys on a task that she thought would be appropriate for you. About 10 miles from her home in the town of Hagstooth is a town of Galion. Once a fairly wealthy town that was hit very hard by the Sundering during the Second Great Divide, hit by the war. The town was essentially wiped off the map. Recently, undead have been accumulating in this town. Over the past year, it had gone from maybe tens, dozens, to hundreds of undead. But still not necessarily a problem until recently. Those undead became much more aggressive. She's worried about the people of her town, of Hagstooth, possibly getting hurt by these undead. And she's asking you to find the source of it. Or perhaps wipe out the undead, find out why they're being so aggressive, stop it. But she just wants her people to be safe from this town. You guys traveled towards it, and just before entering the town proper, ran into a humanoid from a distance as he approached you. He spoke in a raspy voice, saying that he wasn't yours, and attacked. This was a powerful undead, able to stand up against the group for some time, pump out a little bit of damage, but you were able to fell him. You collected some gear off of him, picked up his clothes, and then proceeded to head towards the town of Galion. Cresting a hill, you looked down, and you saw the town itself. And then it hit you. It was filled with undead, hundreds kind of moving and shambling about. And just as you were about to continue with a little bit of scouting, you heard a little voice coming from beneath each of you, about this height of Simon's head. Will you play with me? As you all turn and you see apparate into this space a little girl with pale white skin and black eyes, little pigtails poking out to the side, holding onto this creepy little doll, kind of looking up at you all. And we'll pick it up there in the town of Galion.
Well, everyone would probably jump back. And how does she look again? I remember being really scared by it.
All right, I'll post a little picture again.
Are we still on the loading page?
I thought I moved everybody. Hold on 1 second.
There we go.
We'll go here.
Oh, that thing is terrifying.
She appears right behind all of you. Will you play with me? And she kind of holds out that creepy doll. What do you guys wish to do?
Swing.
Oh, okay. I'm having to scroll back. I have a bunch of stuff in the chat. I'm seeing it. Some real initiative. Tango is essentially swinging. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. Tango, do you take out your spear or your sword and attack the little girl?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll pull out my sword. Play with this.
Oh, that's totally
Okay.
Unless
we
anybody
don't-
stops me.
No, that's great. We don't have to roll initiative in this case. Go ahead and make an attack check. You swing your sword towards her, and it connects with the side of her head. As it does, if you could please roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh no!
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, shoot. I think I've already used the one ability that allows me to auto pass in a day. Charisma save, okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage for me. Okay, so Tega, you take your sword as soon as you see her, just instinctively you swing it towards her. It hits her on the side of the head, and from your momentum, her head tilts just a couple degrees to go along with the side of your sword, and she just has no reaction other than that. And then you feel it, the side of your head. A little warmth at first. You put your finger up to it, and you feel a little blood on the side of your head, and then you feel as if something has just struck and cut into your head, and you take 17 points of slashing damage to the side of your head.
Oh!
Oh, man.
And she looks at you, and you do that after a moment, and her head rights. She goes, "You're a bad man. You're a bandit. I don't want to play with you." And she goes invisible. You all can look and see she's like a child, so she can't really hide it. Little childish footprints in the grass as they start running towards the town.
Wait, hold on.
Terrifying.
Sorry, you just scared him. Are you okay?
You hear, "No! Bandits!" from this invisible child as she's running towards the town. Too fast.
Oh dear.
Get ready, everyone! We're gonna have to fight all of those undead.
We don't know that. Instead of going in, whoops, weapons ablazing, why don't we try a little bit of diplomacy? Because there's only so many fireballs I can throw, y'all.
Just so many, huh?
What the fuck just happened?
Well, I guess they know we're here
You
now.
attacked a little girl. That's what happened.
Yeah, but how did it hit me in the head? How did I hit myself?
Are you okay?
That hurt. And that was
Well,
a
you were
little
trying to
girl.
hurt her. Well, she was a little girl.
I-
She might be dead, but she's still a little girl.
yeah.
Here, Tango. And Darren is going to put his hand up a little bit and do... He doesn't have a lot of healing left, but he will use a little bit of it. Oh, there you go. You get 6 points back.
Thank you, Darren.
Is there any kind of check I could make that would, like, have I seen anything like this before? Have I heard of anything like this before? Is it a magical effect, or?
You can go ahead and roll an Arcana check, sure.
Ooh.
You've not specifically heard of an effect exactly like this. You can definitely look down into this town. You can look about, and you clearly see necromancy. With your 13 kind of judging the situation, you don't really get much for the little girl. But when you look out, you get, like, as far as your schooling tells you, there must be 100 necromancers for all these undead, or something different that's causing so many of them.
Would we have any idea or inkling on what could, other than a necromancer, that could cause an event like this? I know it's a big ask, right?
Unfortunately, there's not a roll that you'll be able to make that's going to solve the mystery. No.
That's not what I meant. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, do y'all want to try to see if we can smooth things over? Because we kind of got off on the wrong foot. And
What do you mean
I
smooth
don't
things
know how
over?
many arrows. I'm sorry?
What do you mean by smooth things over?
You attacked an undead little
The
girl.
keyword
Or
undead. I was
doesn't
trying to
matter.
put her back to rest.
Does she want to be at rest? She wanted to play with us, dude.
Imagine if that was you. Would you want
I'd
your
want to play with
undead
you
body
too.
walking around in a village full of other creepy undeads? No.
That'd be my choice to make.
Man.
You took that decision and you attacked the little girl, and now she's gonna run and tell everyone that we're bandits.
I'm gonna attack all of them.
Okay, well, let's not do that because we've met undead before that were not antagonistic.
One. We met one.
But that's still well, technically, we've met three. If you count that necromancer who raised that lady's parents and proposed to her, but still.
That was weird too.
To be fair, if I do get turned into undead, please do put me out of my misery.
Duly noted. I hope y'all all have written your wills, and if you haven't, I'll help you write them when we get back to the house.
So are we just gonna assume that the element of surprise is over and just wander into town? What
I mean, yeah, we can't
what
really
options
sneak
do we
in
have
now
here?
with her yelling that we're bandits.
As you guys look out over the town, and again, you kind of see this milling about. You don't see like a change going on down there. You don't see the horde suddenly click into play and start running towards you. 10, 15 minutes go by. Nothing seems to change.
Oh. Well, maybe that little girl had more, I don't know, consciousness about her than the others. We can try to walk in and see what happens.
I think we should try and be maybe a little bit more careful instead of just walking in. Maybe we could try and be careful as we go into town. Maybe we can sneak in, and then if we get caught, then I guess we'll see what happens then.
What do y'all want to do? I mean, I know that Tango wants to go in towards the swinging. Parsnip, what about you?
Um, I'm not really in favor of either idea, but um, I think that's an awful lot of undead to try to just go in swinging.
That's what I'm worried about. Eventually, your sword's going to get stuck and your spear's going to get jammed, and all you're going to have is your fist. And I know that you'll still use them.
They'll keep swinging too.
I know, but we need to use your.
Yeah, the way these they moving like like we would know zombies? Like, are they like slow and boring, or are they just moving around like normal people?
If you put fresh, clean clothes on everything that's down there, and you somehow brought the sun back out, you might be looking at just any other town as things kind of move about. They seem to be having some slight interactions with each other. Things might be moving a little bit slower, but yeah, yeah. If you kind of squint your eyes at it, it doesn't feel like what you might expect from a zombie horde.
There is something quite unique about these undead from the stories I've read.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of acting like the skeletal pirates. Like they seem like they were normal, other than being skeletons, right?
When we're done here, Simon, we're going to have to discuss your opinion of normal.
That's, you know what, fair, valid. I will be honest with you. My time adventuring with these guys has really colored my perception of the world. Um, I don't have an excuse. Normal's relative. It changes day by day. But so I guess why don't should we Arcus, do you want to go in with me and we can walk in and see
Sure.
if we can talk to someone?
I'm interested to see these guys. My fear is if we try to sneak in and get caught, that now we are bandits.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, I'll come check it out. I'm fascinated by this.
Yeah, I'm really interested. In the case that I do end up dying, my will is in my bedroom. It's in my little writing desk. And he's just gonna start walking across the bridge. Does anyone else want to go with us?
Yeah.
We need our wizard friend that used to be undead.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't want to have to rely on him so much. Although he was interested in finding undead that
Had
seem to
free
have a
will.
sense of free will. Right.
Yeah, this seems like the place where he would love to be.
I mean, I can send him a quick message and see, but I mean, he was also having fun playing with pirates and playing with his cats. I'll try to reach out to him.
I feel like there's still a
We
lot
might
more going on here. Like, Madam Maven wouldn't have sent us to investigate without something bigger.
True, but I mean, she also said that it would be suited for our talents. And
Well, my talent's swinging a sword, so
you've got more talents than that, mister.
it's
I've
my
seen you
favorite
selling
talent.
stuff left and right. Um, yeah, I guess I'll cast sending. Oh shit, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Why can I not remember his awesome name?
Fred.
Fred.
Fred? Okay. Hey, Fred. We're at, oh shit, Galion. It's a town of undead. Outside looking in, they seem to have free will. Are you interested in meeting us?
All right. You're just sending, which you've become quite familiar with.
Mhm.
And like your magic it's like a little extension of you. You can feel your magic go out. But your magic only goes out so far before it kind of you feel like it comes back to you and you basically hear
Ah,
White noise and static.
the connection didn't go through. Like, the spell didn't. Have you ever put like a seashell up to your ear and heard like the ocean in it? That's kind of what I just heard. I don't think the spell reached its destination, y'all.
Well, now that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
wondering if all magic is impacted or just that.
well, let's find
Um,
out.
I'm gonna
Arcus
run
will just
100 and. Oh, go ahead.
Arcus just quickly casts a little spell on himself.
Your spell goes through. It works fine. You can
That
still
works.
cantrip on yourself. That works.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. I'm casting false life. So you just see Arcus's eyes kind of go from red to like a really deep red, and his albino skin gets a little more albino and seems to like shrink and get a little tighter on his body.
I'm gonna run. I don't know. Like 50 feet from Arcus. And I'm gonna cast message. Can you hear this? You may reply.
You hear in your head kind of a as you try to cast a message, like it's not connecting.
Huh. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. Does that appear?
That works.
Okay. Um.
Okay, so it's not just you because I can cast spells. It's not all of your spells because some of your spells work.
Yeah, but that's really upsetting a little bit. Um. Shoot.
I don't have any way of testing my ability to magically speak to someone a long ways away, but I
No,
wonder if
that's
there's
okay.
some sort of dampener on that sort of communication magic.
DM, does it feel like my? Does it feel like it just is limited to communication magic? I guess the only way to find out is if I try casting something that. Yeah, I could try casting detect thoughts, but I don't want to burn through everything.
Well, Mage Hand worked, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna point at a tree and cast Chill Touch just to like graze it.
That works just fine.
Okay, well, I have some. It's not everything. That's that's a little weird. I feel like I'm less than now, but that's okay. We'll figure this out.
Like I said, something bigger going on. We got to get in there and find it. Maybe
Well,
if we can get in there, start walking the town, we can find a stray little cat that needs a home. We'll put a collar on it, and then Fred can show up.
that actually is a really good. You said your only talents, Tango, were swinging a sword,
I said my
and that
favorite
was a.
talent was swinging my sword.
Oh,
Oh.
well. Well, what you do in your alone time is between you and you, you know whatever god you believe in. But
Felicia.
you also have really good ideas.
Well, thank you. Should we head in?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Darren, if you could give me a perception check, please.
No. Please, anything but
Well, let's see.
perception.
GC 10. Okay. It is very foggy. You guys, you crest over this hill, and there's this little watery river that kind of winds around, goes in and out of the town ever so slightly, and it looks like the bridge is very close to giving out. The supports and the way it rests kind of suggests that the river's expanded ever so slightly, like it's widened, maybe just a couple of feet, just enough to make it seem like it's not quite the safest thing. You slowly cross this bridge. When you get to the other side, the ground and the land, it's clear that it's been taken over by vegetation sometime in the last decade or so. There are some larger trees, and as you look at those larger trees compared to the smaller foliage, smaller trees and so forth, it seems like they're kind of on either side of what would have been a path, but it's all just kind of covered up and so forth. As you guys continue walking just a little bit, you all can't help but notice this a little pile of rocks and dirt. It seems to kind of start moving ever so slightly, about 5 feet away from you, kind of close to what you would assume is this path moving forward. And then it quickly gathers together and it comes charging towards you as a group. It looks like this. It comes bounding towards the group and it quickly catches up and it's going to land over by Darren's feet. It's about 4 inches tall, about the size of a mouse, but humanoid. And you just hear this, and it raises up its 2 rock-like fists. It comes smashing down against Darren's foot, and you hear this little blink against your armor. What do you guys wish to do?
Darren, it looks like he got
Simon, is your mage hand still up?
I mean, I can cast it again. I think Mage Hand doesn't last that long. Do you want me to pick this little guy up?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I will use Mage Hand and try to scoop him.
You go over and are you going to kind of scoop from underneath it, or like you grab hold of him and pull up?
I was thinking about like scooping from underneath, but if he's, well, yeah, I want to try scooping from underneath. Sorry.
You try to put the hand underneath, and it's kind of like trying to pick up a water balloon. He keeps like going, just kind of scooting off of it and squirting off of it and squirting off of it. And he starts circling Darren's feet, and whenever he gets out of your little mage hand, it comes over, tries to punch it, and again you get a little blink against the armor.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grab him with the mage hand.
And Darren would also like to help. Yeah, he would like to help Simon with this.
Okay.
He's going to cast his own mage hand.
All right. Each of you can make essentially like a spell attack check. So just do like a charisma check, and we'll add your proficiency bonus to it to essentially be a spell attack check. Okay.
Dang, Darren, you really are a wizard.
All right.
It seems so. Simon, your mage hand is basically like he's kind of scoop, and kind of popping out of it, and then you go to grab it, and it shifts over to the side right into Darren's mage hand that appears, and it kind of grabs hold of it and picks it up by the scruff of what you would think it's its neck, and you kind of hold it up, and its little feet are just, kicking in the air, and his hands are flailing back and forth, and it's being held by your mage hand.
He's
Look at this thing.
Say again, Darren.
Oh, I was just saying, look at this thing.
Does anyone know what this little guy is?
No idea.
I've never seen anything like this.
As you hold it closer, whoever, would anybody like get in close to take a good look at it, or are you all trying to keep a distance?
Oh, I'm right up in there looking.
Yeah, I think Arcus would be pretty fascinated by this whole thing.
All right, go ahead and make perception checks as you get close.
Where are my checks? You said perception?
Correct. Okay, Simon. DC was 12. You're hearing this coming coming from this little creature. It's almost sounds like mouse squeaks until you get right up close to it, and you think it might actually be speaking.
Oh shoot! This thing's speaking. It sounds like it's speaking a language.
What's it saying?
I don't know because it still sounds like a little bit of just squeaks to me. Um, and I only know like undercommon, gnomish, and common, so it might be speaking something that I don't know.
Ah, well, you listen a little bit more closely, and you recognize it's speaking Gnomish.
Oh, never mind, y'all. It's speaking gnomish.
It very, very quickly is just kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. It's saying, "Family killers! Family killers! I'll kill you! Family killers! I'll kill you!"
Family killers?
That's correct.
We're not family killers, little guy.
It when you get up close and you try to say that, it takes its right hand and it does like a haymaker type swing, and it's enough of momentum that it causes the mage hand to kind of spin and it twirls around just a couple of times, and then starts fidgeting his feet again. But it seems to try to attack you.
Yeah, I'm gonna in gnomish. I'm gonna say, "Hey, easy, little guy. We're not family killers. What happened to your family?"
Uh, it it still just kind of keeps repeating itself. Killers, family killers, kill you all, kill you all. Kick, punch, punch. But yeah, it's just kind of there, dangling, doing its best to scream. You feel it's screaming at the top of its lungs, which goes about 4 feet.
Would you consider this thing humanoid or no?
No.
Okay, never mind. It's calling us family killers. Not really sure why. I don't think we killed. Did we kill anything that looked like this thing's family?
Oh, that ugly? I don't think so.
He's not ugly. He's cute.
Tango, just to clarify, do you walk away and leave everyone behind?
I assume they're following me, but I keep walking.
Yeah, y'all see Tango is about 40 feet in front of you all, as you all are surrounding this little creature.
Oh shoot. Does anyone have like a jar or something we can put this little guy in, or like a bottle?
Not me.
I don't think
Maybe an empty potion?
Maybe an empty potion bottle would work.
You could certainly stick it inside of an empty potion bottle. Tango's 50
Let's do
feet
it.
away from you.
Okay, let's try sticking this little guy inside of a potion bottle.
I'll run to catch up with Tango. We probably shouldn't leave him to his own devices.
Come on, Simon, hurry, stick it in.
Um,
That wasn't right. That's not right, man.
oh, if I had. Oh,
Just
boy.
gonna type. That's what she said. But
I'm gonna pop the little guy into a potion bottle and run to catch up with Tango and them. Do I need to make a
No,
strength?
you don't need to. You guys don't need to do a check for this one. You throw this little creature into it. Kind of drops into this potion bottle, and as it hits the bottom of it, it kind of just plumps into a pile of dirt and rocks. And after a second, it kind of picks itself back up, and it's inside of the little glass bottle. And it's tink 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 as it's punching against it.
Okay. As I'm running, I'm gonna wrap it in like some cloth to reinforce the glass a little bit. I'm gonna also
Okay.
I'll slip it into my vest of many pockets. One of them that Phalar gave me.
All right, you do. You guys continue walking. You catch up to Tango, and you get into that area that little collection of almost like a miniature wood. It's only a couple 100 feet long, but it's foliage, so to speak. And as you go walking along, Tango, you're in the lead, so go ahead and give me a perception check, please. Tango, it's very easy for you to see this as you kind of walk forward just a little bit. You look over to your right, and down on the ground, you see a small little pile of bones. Well, I shouldn't say small. It's a decent sized pile of bones. You can see that there's several skulls there, various humanoid skulls, mostly human, but you could see one that's probably orcish, little one slightly elongated, so it's likely an elf. And there's various like rib bones, spines, and so forth, kind of in this small little pile, half buried in the dirt. And as you guys are walking and you're in the lead and you kind of glance over at it, you see movement in this pile as one, then two, then three, then four, then five of these skulls all quickly turn towards you. And you see the bones then kind of move just a little bit to kind of catch up with the skulls as they partially form what would be like a skeleton, an animated skeleton. They don't lunge at you. They don't attack. They just look at you for just a second. And then they gasp almost with their mouths. No sound comes out of them. And they use their arms or their single leg, their one arm, whatever it might be. And you see them just start scurrying away from you as fast as they can, which isn't very fast. They're just kind of pulling themselves through the dirt, through these downed leaves, through this foliage. And they just kind of move away as if they're afraid of you.
Tango's got his great sword out in front of him, and he's just ready for anything that comes towards him. You guys, this place sucks. This is terrifying. And I'll keep walking.
You keep walking, and eventually you get through that bit of foliage. As if, like, again, you guys that have been in bigger cities, you recognize that it was probably something that was planted for the beautification of their town. Something, as you walk in, you see this nature, and then it kind of opens up in front of you, and that's when you can really see the crowds. They're all 50 to 100 feet away from you. Quite a few of them that are just, again, kind of moving about. As you guys begin exiting through that foliage, and you're much more visible in moonlight, maybe moonlight. It's still supposed to be the sun that's out, but it's coming through as if it's moonlight. Eventually, one of these undead, obviously undead, notices you. There's too many about for them not to. And a little cluster over to the side, close to a building that's not too far over on your left. All of these three creatures, they look like they're probably zombies, maybe half skeleton, half zombie, wearing what would be considered fine clothes, but old, rotting away. And you see one that's likely in a dress kind of raise their hand and point towards you all, and their mouth opens as if to say something, but just goes, and the other two that are with him kind of turn around and look, and one of them puts their hand against their chest as if they're just shocked that you're there, and the other one raises their fist and looks over in your direction and goes, "Invaders, get out!" But they don't rush over and attack you or anything. But they're standing there and they're responding to you. But that's all that they do.
Should we say something to them? I mean, we are technically invaders, but we're also just visitors.
I don't think so. I feel like they're commanded, controlled to act that way. I feel like we need to just give those guys a wide berth and
I mean, we're only going to be able to dodge so many of them for so long. I mean, this place is crawling with them.
yeah, well, they don't seem to be attacking us or coming towards us. They don't seem hostile. They're just not used to seeing us.
Right. And I mean, so real quick, Madam Maven told us that we need to resolve what's going on here. But I wonder if that also means we could just ensure her town's safety when they travel to this location. Because that's really what she was worried about, right?
Yeah.
So we might not have to fight the entire town.
Right. We need to get
We
to
might
the
be able to do
source.
this peacefully. Right. Or whatever's causing it.
The source. I don't know if that's a person, some sort of wizard, some sort of ancient spell, or ritual that's gone wrong. The moon being out of retrograde, I don't know, but
It could be Sargothrax.
It could be what?
Sargothrax, the necromancer.
I thought they were over in, like, are they on this continent?
I don't think they got here yet. And I thought he had the undead owls, which we haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, DM, I'd like to look around for owls. See if I can find one.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your perception check.
Uh, can I help with that? Because we fought an owl.
Yeah, you guys kind of stop for a minute and you all start scanning. Whoever wants to roll a perception, this one it's fine. As many as want to can go ahead and roll it. Yeah, Simon, you scour, looking at rooftops, looking around. Eventually, you do see a bird flying, but you don't see anything like an owl. You don't see an undead bird. They seem natural, though there's not many. You catch you see a couple of ravens, but that's about it.
Okay. What Tango brought up a good point about and the fact that the moon's out and it shouldn't be, but what phase of the moon is it right now? And would it align with the phase of the moon that we would see outside the city during normal nighttime?
You look up at the moon and you focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon, with your backstory, how well do you think you know the moon?
That's a good point, because I'm from the Underdark.
You might not have paid that much attention to it. Maybe you looked at it some, but when you look at it now, you're like, yeah, that's exactly what a moon is supposed to look like.
Good point. Nothing weird here. Just that it's, the daytime, but it's nighttime. Which is something I guess I would be used to. Arcus, maybe we do need to revisit my definition of what normalcy is. I'm starting to have some serious doubts.
Yeah, the more the more you talk, the more I'm revisiting what normal is myself. So what should we do here, friends? Like, are we just going to
I
try
mean,
to avoid undead in a city full of undead?
I feel like we need to talk to people and try to figure out, you know, how this happened and when it started and go from there.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with talking with these things. They've all
These
been like
people.
angry. They think that like I think it's because they think we killed someone or like we're someone that they think we are, but we're really not.
Well, no, I mean the only one that said that was this little guy, and I hold up.
No, no. The night that we saw at the beginning when we were coming here. Remember he said something about like claiming vengeance against one of us, all of us.
I think it was he was trying to prevent us from getting to someone whom he referred to as her. We can't have her.
Bet she's the source.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's right. She might be.
Um, DM, what kind of buildings can we see where we're at right now?
Uh, from your current position, you were up on the hill, so you kind of got the lay of the land from it. So it's a little harder to see everything. You knew that there was a large Gothic clock tower standing tall all the way in the back of the town. You knew that there was a graveyard on the back left, and you knew that there was the ruins of a tower, which to the right up against the water. Towards the center, there was definitely a large cluster of buildings, easily maybe 8 to 20. From what you see, it's a little hard to foliage and so forth. But now that you've kind of come down that hill and you've crossed over, what you can see immediately is through some trees, you can see that cluster of buildings directly on your left, though a little ways away, that small group that was kind of talking to you, you see two buildings side by side.
Y'all, I think we probably do need to go talk to the undead people here. Like, why do they refer to us as invaders? You know, if they truly want to be here peacefully and exist peacefully here with no ill intent, I don't see why we have to bring disruption to that.
Well, if they're going to consider everybody who comes here as an invader, that's not
Well, we don't.
peaceful intent.
Well, there's a lot of prejudice out there. I mean, no offense, but y'all have been referring to them as things.
They're
So if they,
You hit the girl in the hand that just wanted to play with you.
yeah, like, I get it. This place is scaring me, and I'm probably not going to sleep by myself for a very long time after. Like, I'm going to be crawling into one of y'all's rooms and just sleeping on the floor. I don't want to sleep in my room alone. This is terrifying. I'm going to have nightmares until I'm,
Me
at
too.
least 80. But I mean, like, at the end of the day, if these people have free will and they are conscious, and there's a consciousness there, and it's not violent or malicious, and the response we're getting is out of fear, who are we to come in and say no and raise the village?
we're
As
the
you
Emerald
as you're having
Citadel.
this as you guys are having this conversation, you see a couple of other kind of, again, zombie skeletons, something close to it, halfway between the two of them, have kind of come over to that group of three, and you watch as again that woman that was there in that rotting dress. You see her head bobbing up and down as if she's frantically speaking to them, and she points in your direction, and those two kind of look over at you all, and one of them kind of goes, you hear it, let's get 'em. And the five of them slowly start walking over towards the group.
Oh no.
I'm gonna step up.
I walk the other way.
As you so Simon, you kind of look towards that group that's walking towards you, and Tango, you look to your right, and again you see kind of this patch of foliage and so forth. Off in the distance, you do see a large building up on a hill, but you also have the center of town not too far away. Which direction are you going, Tango?
Great question. I was going to try and ask the group where we should go first, but I think as they come closer, I'm going to just look over to the right, which is the opposite direction that they're coming from, and see this tower that I spotted near the river.
You see the tower, but once you've gotten a closer look, you recognize this is a placeholder image that's actually fairly stubby. It's just a handful of feet above the ground. You believe it's in ruin.
Okay. I think while we were up on the top of the hill, I probably would have tried to note a couple of buildings of interest. So, I don't know if this is like a church over here.
You see what would have been a crumbled church. As the moonlight reflects off of it, there was a bright colored stained glass window that you could make out that has kind of fallen over onto its side.
Okay. I'll try and give a wide berth to any undead, and I think I'll start trying to go in that direction.
I think we lost somebody. Maybe we lost Devin. Okay, so you guys, you get this angry mob of 5 undead that are kind of approaching you slowly, fists raised, angry, clearly talking to themselves. Tango, though, he sees them and he moves away. What do the rest of you want to do?
I'm gonna step up and try to intercept the mob, but try peacefully.
Mob gets close to you. They're not that far. They walk up, and again, just imagine zombies in various states of decomposition. So you have some that are almost all bone, some that still have some of their flesh on them, and they kind of walk up to you, and one of them, fist raised, and the other says, "Hey, you don't want your kind here."
I understand that, but this place is really interesting.
Arcus is just going to kind of scan the, the rest of the zombies to see if this starts like, spiraling out of control.
The next closest group is probably about 100, 150 feet away, and they seem to be, again, there's 4 of them. They're the next kind of group that you can see between you and that town center. And they seem to be either conversing amongst themselves or going through the motions of conversing. Simon, they look at you. No, you get out, or we're gonna call the shitty guard on you.
Why can't I be here? How long has this town been here?
We don't want murderers like you here. Just go.
How am I a murderer? I haven't killed anyone today.
It slowly reaches down. It picks up a small rock and it throws it in your general direction. It misses.
Well, you're the one that's choosing violence right now. And I'm gonna turn back to the group and just say, I don't think they are wanting to talk. They think we're murderers.
The 5 of them take their hands and put them out and kind of like shoo you. And the one that's able to speak, go. Once you got here.
You're just prejudiced. And I'm gonna head out. I'll head back to Arcus.
Go ahead and make
And
a
Darren.
perception. Make a perception check for me while you're there, Simon. And Tango, if you're kind of going around, Tango,
Nice.
as you're going around this building, and you're kind of skirting between it and heading towards where you saw that broken down chapel, if you could give me a perception check, please. Again, Tango, you as you're walking past, you kind of look, and hanging between these two buildings is a sign. The sign says, "The Twins Inn." And in addition to that, from one of the buildings, the one that's a little bit further away from you two, with your impeccable perceptive capabilities, you hear this haunting flute coming from within the building.
Wonderful. Apparently the undead can still breathe and play wind instruments. I'm going to ignore it and keep walking.
All right. You guys kind of lose sight of Tango as he skirts around a building, and you have this small little angry mob of very incapable undead just kind of sitting there staring at you, trying to shoo you away. What do you wish to do?
I guess we need to go catch up after Tango. Sorry about not really getting a lot of information from them.
Well, maybe there's different undead with different outlooks.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't super violent. I mean, they threw a rock at me, but I mean, I've had a lot worse thrown at me. Um,
We should catch Tango, though. I don't want him bringing his sword to bear and the city to bear upon us.
yeah, that's a really good point. Did y'all see where he went?
I think he went that way.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah. Um, Anybody that would have possibly been watching Tango can go ahead and give a perception check. The DC's only 8 to know where Tango went. Unfortunately, Simon has no clue.
Oops. Hold on. That's not perception.
That 2 would not work.
Out of a D8.
It would have been a 3. Let's see. Perception.
Oh, I got amazing perception. You just watch.
Uh-oh, Tango.
Oh, no,
Uh-oh,
Tango.
Oh no, we don't know where he is.
Maybe
Okay.
Parsnip knows where he went.
So,
We lost him.
Did anybody happen to see where Tango went?
Tango seemed to have wandered off. He might have been captured by the undead at this point.
Oh no, I knew it.
Oh, crud. Oh, it looks like Parsnip's back.
Well, let me do this thing here. Remember how I did this the last time. Tango, this is what you see before you as you start walking past this hotel towards that chapel that had crumbled.
I still just see the town map.
Dadgummit! Wait, why isn't that? This should work. Oh, you know what? I'm probably screwing up the wrong Tango.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used the camera one. Okay.
How about that one?
Yeah, there we go.
This is what you see before you. This crumbled chapel. However, you do see quite a few little shambling undead between you and it.
Okay.
You look around and you notice your companions aren't with you. They seem to have lost sight of you. What do you wish to do, Tenko?
I mean, I gotta trust that somebody saw me walk away. They were all right there. I wasn't trying to hide where I was going. They gotta be right behind me. I'll try to keep pushing forward. Trying to give a wide berth to any undead, but I'll start walking around this chapel looking for any place of entry.
Move you over to here. You find yourself on a path towards the chapel. Again, undead nearby. They don't seem to be paying that much attention to you at first, but as you approach the nearest one, raises up its head and looks towards you. And it starts running towards you in an aggressive fashion. What do you wish to do, Tango?
It starts running.
This one charges at you like a World War Z zombie, full speed, straight towards you.
Nope. Running away. Running straight back to the group. Right where I came from.
All right. Let's see. We'll go back to here. This is simple enough. Again, there's a lot of things we don't need necessarily a battle map for this. You guys see Tango. Do you go around the inn or do you run through the two buildings? Just out of curiosity.
Retracing my steps the same way I came.
Okay. You all are like, where's Tango? We lost him. And then you look into the right of this building. It's a 2-story building. You basically see Tango coming beelining around it. He's actually running so fast as you see him. He's at an angle as he's trying to keep himself up as he's running towards the group. And a few moments later, behind him, you see this incredibly emaciated looking zombie, big, huge, bulging, wide eyes, running behind him, just... Tango, you catch up to them. The zombie's about 30 feet behind you, able to keep pace. Surprisingly, what do you all wish to do as you see this creature running towards you?
This one's fast. This one's aggressive. Help!
And what? Oh God! Where did you find this one?
I was just walking by the church. I'm
Can I
turning
trip him with Mage Hand?
Sure. Go ahead and make a spell attack check. You attempt to trip this zombie as it's running towards you.
That's just a charisma check with my modifier, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. 23.
You flick your wrist and your mage hand kind of appears for just a second right in front of its ankle, and it kind of catches it. Its leg flies up and it just face plants into the ground and skids along for about 6 feet. A few moments later, you notice it's starting to try to get back up, and its arms are kind of flailing quickly. What do the rest of you wish to do, if anything?
Friends, what do we want to do here? Arcus I'll just keep an eye again on sort of the crowd to see if this is turning into like a mob with pitchforks or if we're just dealing with random zombies.
Every so often, one of the zombies picks up the group of 5 picks up a rock and throws it at somebody in the group. They're not throwing it with enough effort necessarily to hurt anyone, but they're causing there to be at least some attention to the fact that you guys are there.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get going. Not a good idea to stay here.
Tango, where did you pick this one up? Can you take us to it?
Is it still coming at us?
A few moments goes by, no one does anything. It gets up, and its arms are basically like windmilling at this point, and it's continuing, and now it starts running towards the group again.
Yeah, we can go there. Might have to deal with this one first.
It catches up to you very quickly here as you all are kind of standing there watching it. It's going to swing at Tango and miss.
Do I have an attack action held there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and roll it. Oh, did you say it?
In the chat.
Oh yeah. It gets into range very quickly with like again arms flailing as it's trying to slam you with fists and like practically like windmills.
Okay.
Oh,
Connects to it without any problem whatsoever. You cut into it as you do it. A large gash goes across it. It's still up. Do you want to attack a second time?
Yeah.
Go ahead. That does connect. That's its AC. He makes a quick save here. It seems like it's felled him, but it's like it's trying to decide whether or not it wants to fall.
That undead fortitude.
It waffles back and forth for just a second, and as it falls, it lands on the ground, and its head kind of cracks over to the side, and you see its neck just sort of break apart as it lays on the ground.
Okay.
Well, if we weren't murderers before, we are now.
That's not a real person. It was trying to eat me.
DM, really quickly, Darren would like to just kind of bend down and inspect this zombie. Just he's gonna take off like the gauntlet off of one of his hands. He's going to try and very carefully just touch the skin a little bit. Does it feel like it's like the thing has been dead for a while, or does it feel like a normal person?
It feels like a decade-old carcass.
You need to wash that hand.
Yeah, he's immediately gonna go wash it.
You gonna run over to the river to wash it?
Oh, I was thinking with because we have like a little pack, don't we? Kind of like a decanter, something like that.
I can prestidigitate that too, I'm sure.
Well, maybe they're all not all like Fred. But in my defense, I'm pretty sure Fred was the first undead outside of the owl that I spoke to.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
These ones didn't even give me a chance to speak. I just got close to it, it looked at me, and it started running. I didn't do anything.
Tango, I'm sorry.
So they're just I don't feel like these ones have the free will that we're hoping that they did.
Yeah.
Well, where were you headed when you ran into this one?
I wanted to go check out the church, the temple.
Oh yeah, let's head over there.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Did the church have like a graveyard or anything associated to it?
No, I remember seeing the graveyard further back in the village, but I was very curious to see if this temple was maybe dedicated to anybody, or I was just thinking that like a temple or a church might be someplace that like an occultist might set up shop to run their dirty business. You know what I mean? Thought it'd be a place worth investigating.
As you guys are talking, you move around, and after the little angry mob that has been kind of pestering you, they just stare at you as you walk away, and you move away. They're just like, yeah, Get on out of here. Get out of here. Freaking murdering residents. And as you guys kind of round the corner and you look off and you catch this chapel with that moonlight coming from behind it, piercing through its stained glass. This is what you see slightly up on a hill. There are several creatures that are kind of swaying brown back and forth. They're just in front of it again, similar skeletons and zombies and so forth.
But too many to try to stealth and get a good chance to get in there, or like when you say a lot, like are we talking like hordes?
There's just a few. You see about 4 between you and the chapel.
Is there any iconography or symbols around the chapel or on the chapel that would give us an idea of who it was dedicated to?
From what you can tell, it's too crumbled at this point. It seems to be maybe generic, so that it would be one of those things that anybody could utilize, or it's just too far damaged at this point for you to be able to tell.
Gotcha. Well, do y'all want to try to avoid these guys or go through them and take a look and see what's going on with this church?
Well, that last one.
I think avoid them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they seem upset that we're here, but they don't seem overly competent at making us go away yet.
Yeah, just
Almost
some
like they
poorly
were
thrown rocks.
What was that person?
That almost like they were real people.
Almost.
But they're not anymore.
There's something weird going on. I guess I might as well go into the church. Maybe we can find something there.
Yeah, I cut that last one down pretty easy. It scared me because it was so fast, but I think we can handle these ones if they try and attack us.
Let me fix anybody who can't see. How about now, Mr. Arcus?
Much better.
Anybody else unable to see? All right, good.
I can see.
You guys find yourself at the base of this hill as this chapel kind of sits before you.
Ew.
What's up, Darren?
Oh, that was more me as a player just looking at the art. I mean, it looks cool, but kind of gross.
Yeah, that's what just charged at me.
Yeah. Oh, also, DM, I really do love all of the effects you've been putting down. Like, the other time was like the rain, and now the fog. Really nice.
Thank you. Yes, the
Do these
the
graves look
foreground,
disturbed?
Yes, the graves do look disturbed. It's kind of hard to tell though because it might have been disturbed a while ago, but you can look over and see moved dirt and so forth.
Okay.
The creatures kind of shimmy around just a little bit. One moves over to the other, and their heads kind of bob back and forth a little bit as if they're having a conversation.
Be ready, everyone. They might charge us.
Arcus will kind of bring up the rear of the group, looking
I'm gonna
back
hang
over
out.
her shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back with Arcus a little bit. Although I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Tango, as you approach, are you kind of just walking forward in a way similar to what you did before, or are you approaching it a different way? You guys are a little lower than them. There's a little pony wall there, kind of blocking immediate vision. Once you reach the top of the stairs, though, at least your torso, shoulders, head, they'll be above it, and they'll have a pretty clear shot at you.
Okay. I think I'm just walking up the same as I did, feeling a little more confident with my friends behind me.
All right. Go ahead and as you guys are moving, how close are you behind Tango? Because he's going to get 5 more feet before they'll be able to see him. There's a little arch here that you can walk underneath. Over to the sides of it, there's that little wall, but they'll see him at this point. All right.
So this is Darren right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Darren and Tango there. They'll see him there. So I just want to make sure you guys are in the position you would want to be. Like if you want to be right by Tango, if you want to be a little bit back, whatever it might be.
I'll pop you right back.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Once Taryn and Dango, you kind of walk up to this point, and you're on that equal playing field. These two skeletons that are kind of over to each other, and again, they're not exactly like the image appears here. They don't have some kind of helmet on. They look more like commoners in the garb that they're wearing, and they seem to be having a conversation. But you don't hear them making any sounds or anything. As soon as you guys get to that point, they look over towards you, and one of them just kind of raises its hand and it drops its jaw open, and you just get this, and all of these undead that are right here by you start charging towards you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh man.
All right. Gotta find the right music for this. Tango, as has happened many a times, you were the first one ready to act.
I think
What do you wish to do?
That's old initiative because I rolled lower than that. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I was looking at Darren's initiative because that popped up as soon as I hit the button. Okay.
Are you making fun of my 12?
No. Just, misread. My bad. So they're charging at us.
Yeah, you see them. One raise his hand, and they're ready to start charging towards you.
Oh, I charge faster.
Yeah, that's too epic.
And make a couple swings.
It connects easily. You take one swing and you just kind of crash into the side of the skeleton that you see moving in your direction. You cut through its clothes that it's wearing, and the bones seem to shatter and crumble.
One hit kill? Sick.
Great.
Hell yeah. These are the kind of undead I wanted to fight. I'll swing at the next one.
Connect again. You connect through it. It crumbles, and you see it kind of all of a sudden. Its like spine is twisted to the side a little bit as it's just kind of dangling there, but it's still kind of holding on as it's reaching its hand towards you.
Right. I think I have 5 more feet of movement, so I'll just move up one more step. And I think I'll EOT right there.
You do have the Great Weapon Master, if I'm not mistaken. When you fell a creature, you get to use your bonus action to make an additional
Yes,
attack.
I was just reading that before, trying to remind myself to use that, and I already forgot, so thank you for the reminder.
Nice.
I will use my bonus action to swing again.
These guys, like I said, they are not armored, so that just hits their AC.
Okay.
Damage doesn't really matter. He has 2 hit points. You crack your sword into it. The spine kind of snaps to the side, and you kind of spin around and follow through with an additional attack, crashing through it, and the bones seem to kind of crumble down to the ground.
All right. See, no problem.
All right. Tango finishes his turn there. Arcus, you see these creatures charging towards you. What do you wish to do?
It's a good question. Certainly don't want to waste anything. I guess I'll just firebolt one.
All right, go ahead.
And I do that by pushing this button.
I believe I should hit the zombie. Yes, very easily hits. All right, which was the one that you were targeting?
I'll go
You
with
have
the
a clear light of shot at the one on the left. If you want to hit the one on the right,
yeah. That's sure.
you pelt it with some fire that kind of trickles over its body for a second. It takes it still standing. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I will step back because I'm squishy.
All right.
And that's end of turn.
All right, Parsnip, you're up.
I disbelieve.
All right, what do you wish to disbelieve?
I don't think these guys are really undead.
Okay, I like that. I like where you're going with it. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. All right, you concentrate very, very hard. You get to the point where you strain and your mind hurts for just a moment. You're willing yourself to wake up from from an illusion, something that's wrong, and as
That crazy woman put something weird in them cookies.
you open your eyes and look, and it's still a zombie in front of you. We'll say that was your action. It was a good one. Very good one. But everything tells you there's a zombie in front of you.
Mm. Uh, that's all.
All right. For skeleton is down. Darren, you see Tingo charge ahead, and in the flurry of his attacks, hit them with the sword, knocking 2 skeletons out. There's 2 zombies that seem like they're ready to charge towards you.
Oh, wait. Give me just a second. I just completely. Oh, dude. Please tell me paladins kept their divine sense or whatever it is. Did they? Did they? They might not have. Oh no. We
I thought it was
lost the divine
clerics that had it.
sense.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, what a shame. Yep, divine sense is gone. Oh, okay. Darren's gonna run up to here, kind of like again side to side with his friend, and he's gonna non-lethally toss his shield over at this guy over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. I connect
Yeah.
easily. Boom. Takes 8 radiant damage. It stinges this creature. It just goes with your radiant damage. It essentially collapses to the ground. You're trying not to kill it, but dealing radiant damage to an undead, it's kind of impossible not for it to get a burn from your radiant damage. Now, if you wanted to, you could do bludgeoning damage instead of your usual radiant, and that could
Oh.
potentially prevent it from insta croaking to your divine touch.
Sure.
You
Yeah, let's go ahead and.
you do have channel divinity at level 3.
No, I was talking divine sense. It back then it used to let you tell or like sense if something was an undead or fiend.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. I don't know, but I'm looking at it, and it shows divine sense as a bonus action. You can open your awareness to detect celestial fiends and undead.
Oh well. I mean, I just want to
Yeah,
go for the bonk with bludgeoning damage.
that's completely fair.
It makes a Constitution saving throw of 4, and so you hit it in such a way that it doesn't seem to kill it, and it kind of crumbles to the ground. It looks like a dead body on the ground, but you're pretty sure you didn't kill the
Okay,
killed thing.
there we go. So yeah, with that hit, they're just gonna like throw the shielding away where it can bounce back to him. Mechanically, I am using my bonus action to summon the weapon back to my hand,
Absolutely.
but but I just want to say it like bounces back. So that's my bonus action gone, and then he's going to run over here, and because this undead looks like it is relative. Actually, no. Let's just keep doing bludgeoning damage.
All right, go ahead and attack.
Oh no!
You raise your shield up and bang it on top of its head. They're almost impossible to miss.
Oh, cool.
All right. It'll make a Constitution save. It needed a 25 to succeed. You come over and are you trying to do it non-lethally again?
Yeah, non-lethally.
Right. You come down with 2 hands with your shield, crashing into its face and chest, and its chest kind of caves in just a little bit, and it's like, and its body just again looks like a dead body that's crumbled down to the ground. We are out of combat.
Can I cast divine? No, divine sense is not what I'm going to cast. Detect magic. Sorry.
Sure. Is this something where you're going to spend 10 minutes to do the ritual, or are you just going to cast the spell?
I'm just going to spend the first level spell slot and do it.
All right. You go ahead and you cast detect magic, and imagine you're in a dark room, and then all of a sudden you're standing in a white sands desert. You essentially feel every speck of air, every plant, everything illuminates slightly and bright to the point that it's almost blinding you because of how dark it was a moment ago. The
Y'all see Simon
entire
just
air,
fall on his back and just cover his eyes.
the entire place is just. It's as if you are standing in necromancy.
Ugh. This whole place is like awash with just necromancy. Like, obviously, right? Like, I don't want to be Captain Obvious here, but like, Arcus, if you have detect magic and you have the slot to spend, I suggest you throw it up. But everything is laced in necromantic magic.
Well, now that's both
Like
obvious
the
and
ground,
interesting.
the air.
Tango, as they're kind of talking, you don't see a door, but with your high perception check, over towards the your back left, you hear this. What sounds like a sweeping sound coming from the back left of the chapel. Several of you notice that Tango has disappeared once again.
God dang
I'm
it! We
staying
gotta
in
put a
does he keep
capstone on
going?
him.
I'm just rounding the
I think
corner.
I should wear a bell.
I'm assuming
We're gonna put one of those child leashes that like no mothers put on their kids so they don't run off and hide.
Can I see that guy from here? Or is he behind a wall?
He would be behind a wall. I didn't feel the need to put up
Yeah, fair enough.
borders on this.
Yeah, I'm not trying to wander out of sight of the group. I'm just kind of slowly trying to walk around the building, get a look, and as I hear that sound, I'll start walking in that direction, but kind of wait for the others to catch up while they talk.
DM, since I still detect magic up as I'm passing the unconscious and or dead remains of the undead that we fought, do they still show as necromantic magic?
They do.
Okay, so the magic is still on them, even if they are incapacitated, like the ones that Tango unalived again.
Correct. And you see it on Darren as well.
I look at my hands.
You do not see it on yourself.
Darren, buddy?
We'll tell him when he comes back. He has to feed the kitty. That's very important.
I wonder if it's because he touched one.
Without touching it, can I inspect the unconscious dead guy?
Certainly.
Dead unconscious guy? I'm not sure which one comes first in that description.
You can take a look at him. Doing anything in particular, or are you just trying to get like up close and see what's going on?
Well, two things. I'm curious how we knocked out an undead creature and sort of like what's happening to him. I've never seen, I guess, long story short, I've never seen an unconscious or an undead thing fall asleep before, or ever heard of it.
So it's like you look at its chest is essentially crushed inward, and it's broken more so than it was previously. Go ahead and give me an investigation check, and I'll give you advantage because you're like right up there looking at it. With the 21, you get down very close, and with the clothes essentially worn completely away, and there's just like a little bit of this flesh left. You look to where the chest is kind of caved in, and you see several ribs that have been snapped and pushed inwards, and you can see right at the smallest level The bones are starting to repair themselves.
Friends? I'm not sure this is an enemy that we can keep down for very long.
What do you mean?
Can I go and inspect the dead undead guys?
Yes, as you go over there and you look at them, you know what to look for already. It's a little slower, but you get down and with your student's eye, you see as if the bones of the skeleton, the one that were practically splintered by Tango's amazing hits, uh, they're ever so slightly growing, almost like little crystals.
I point this out to Simon. I think these
Well,
guys might
shit.
come back.
Okay. Um, that's fun. Um,
So
I'm gonna
good
tell
news,
you
bad
this.
news.
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't have
gonna.
to feel too bad about putting them down.
Well, true. As an aside, uh, Darren's also covered in the same necromancy magic.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah. Is anyone else like? Is it just Darren? Is if I look at Parsnip and I look at Arcus, what do I see?
When you're looking at them, by the way, you're basically putting your hand up in front of your eyes and squinting really, really hard because everything is flooding you with necromancy. Um,
Uh-huh.
but but there's like a little dark spots, which is all of you, until you look over at Darren, and then you get a little closer and look at him, and you see that he's got the clothing of the undead that you guys fought on your way into town, and you see that the magic is actually on that clothing.
Oh, thank God. Okay. It looks like it's coating the clothing. Um, this might sound improper, but if we strip, do these guys have clothing?
Two of them do, two of them don't.
Okay. The two that don't, if can I look and see if they're also growing back, like he showed me?
Yes. You guys, uh, you guys can basically take 10 on this. You spend a minute to kind of investigate, and you see that all of them have the same kind of very, very slow but regenerative property. And then when you go over and you look at Darren, and we can tell this when he comes back, and you look at the clothing that he's holding, unfortunately, Darren missed his perception checks the two times he's rolled for them. But you see, it's not so much that the clothing is what it is, but it's like dust is starting to form inside of it, and you can see in one of the sleeves a littlest bit of a wrist starting to grow back.
He's back.
So Darren, it's been investigated that these undead, they are very, very slowly beginning to regenerate, and the dust is forming inside the clothes of the revenant that you guys defeated, that you're carrying around with you, and they're investigating that, and they're able to see that's inside one of the sleeves. Dust is kind of forming a part of a wrist, and the side of a hand is just barely appeared so far.
Oh no.
You need to throw those away, my friend.
Yeah, we might want to leave those here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe let's catch them on fire.
Yeah, Darren will
Maybe
just like throw them to the side and he's gonna use Sacred Flame.
You hit them with sacred flame, and you scorch away the clothing. You watch though. A few moments later, you guys look down and you see just a little swirl of dust appear on the ground with no clothes around, as like the tiniest little bit of like a bone has just appeared, like that itty bitty little bone of an inner ear.
okay. I'm in
Ew.
hell. I
So
thought that this place was nice, and I don't think it's nice.
whatever the effect on this place is, it seems to bring people back to undeath and repeat that cycle.
Make sure that
let's
we don't die here.
yeah, let's catch up with Tango.
Oh yeah, where did he go? Did anybody see
He's
this
over
time?
here.
Okay.
Oh, he's still within eyesight.
Taking all that time when everyone was investigating, you were a little closer, and again, you kind of heard that. And it seems to have gotten a little bit quieter, as if the sound got slightly farther away while they were doing their investigation.
All right. You guys ready to go? I heard something up this way.
Okay.
Oh, what did you hear?
Sweeping. I'm gonna.
As you move up, and this kind of crumble down wall is there in front of you, you peer around the corner a little bit, and you see essentially a skeleton in a black overcoat, and they have a broom in their hand, and they're sweeping the ground. They look towards you, and they look away, and they underneath all of this rubble, this is the floor above that you're seeing in front of you. There's a little bit of a walkway inside of it, and you see them start to just go in a little way, and they start going down a set of stairs that's just behind them, and you see them kind of turn a corner as the stairs descend downwards, and you just hear this little to go down the stairs, and then they likely have reached the bottom, but then you hear the sweeping kind of begin again.
So I kind of like jumped around the corner with my sword at the ready as I heard the sweeping around the corner. You said it looked at me and then looked away.
Looked
Walked
at you.
downstairs.
Just calmly walked down the stairs, and then you heard it continue its sweeping down lower.
Okay. Well, this one doesn't seem hostile.
Well, let's see if we can maybe talk to him.
I'll sheath my
Or?
sword and I want to find out what's down there.
Yeah, same.
All right. You guys wish to follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go if Tango goes.
Yeah,
All right. What is your marching order?
I'll definitely take the lead.
I'll be
Arcus
right behind.
Arcus can take up the back.
I'll be
Tango
behind
lead.
Tango.
I guess for the first time, Darren will be in the middle.
All right. Positioning you guys. 1 second.
Arcus will kind of like almost be walking backwards. He's so focused on what's behind him.
All right. Give me 1 second. Make sure I have my ducks in a line. All right. I'll move you guys to the other map. Below this chapel, now you did see a graveyard, but below this chapel, you descend down, and you see this kind of this marble wall that you've descended down into it, and across the top of it, it says the word Vane, Vane. Tango and Darren, you pretty quickly recognize, looking inside, some kind of what's likely a family crypt, and you see this black clothed skeleton again, just inside of it, sweeping the floor back and forth slowly. The dust is moving from side to side. It doesn't they sweep a little dust to the left, they sweep a little dust to the right. It's not like they're really cleaning, but they just seem to be doing their thing.
Darren will take a moment to ask his friends, can we all see okay? Do we need to light up a torch or anything?
I'm able to see just fine.
I think we can all see.
Yeah, I can see.
Thanks to these
Okay.
these goggles that I have. I wonder if we should help this guy.
Well, let's see what's going on with him.
I'm gonna look towards Arcus. You know that fancy little wizard spell that cleans things, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I wonder if he would take kindly to just a little bit of help with his duty there.
You're talking about prestidigitation?
Yeah, that one, the big long word.
Yeah.
Pango,
We can.
you are much smarter than a sword swinger.
That's what I
I'll
keep
ask-
saying.
I'll cast Prestidigitation and just kind of like sweep in front of his broom a little
Same.
bit.
You sweep in front of his room, and it stops and kind of looks down at the sweeping that happens and looks around as if confused. He goes back to sweeping.
But if this thing could it see us? Like we're not hidden from it or anything.
Oh yeah, I can see you clearly. The door's wide
Yeah.
open to it.
I'm gonna step in.
Tengu, when you step in, its eyes look up towards you, and it takes just a step back, and its mouth kind of opens, and you hear a sound come through. It's not like it's moving its mouth, but it goes, "You do not enter the family of the heroes." It takes its broom that it's been holding this whole time, and it smashes it down into the ground, and you see a little bit of dark energy seem to form at the tip of that broom, and then suddenly shoot up through the stick, and then fire out from the side of the broom, kind of forming at an angle, and the creature kind of raises itself up and begins to float a little bit.
Oh man, we were trying to be nice. Now you've gone all Grim Reaper on me.
Yeah, we were just trying to help you, buddy.
As this creature forms its scythe, it raises it up and is getting ready to swing it at you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Wow, the music switched up so fast. Are we gonna fight a big boss?
Well,
That's what it sounds like.
who knows? It rolled very low. Oh, I forgot to add its initiative bonus into this little check here. Let's see. So it's... okay. That's better. +9.
A 3 becomes a 23.
Also, you all have advantage on initiative because of the weapon of warning.
Is it all of us or just you?
I'm pretty sure it is everyone.
Go ahead and link that. Because you are attuned to it even if you're not using it.
Right, yes. Here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So if anybody wishes,
That's
they can
cool.
roll a second time if you didn't already have the initiative.
I mean, I had an 18. I'm happy with that.
All right, Arcus, you had a 14 the first time, which is higher. That parsnip went up a little bit, but I believe we are set. All right, Tango. You're up.
All right. I'm going to try and skirt along this wall if I can. Leap over this coffin and get up here. Let me know if that movement is okay with you.
Give me 1 second. My map just did something really weird.
Okay.
It like zoomed me all the way out. Okay, yes. You skirt the wall over there.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to pull out my little stick and point it at it. And we're going to find out what happens.
Nice.
Yeah.
26.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't have it open. I'm trying to get to it. You might find it before I do.
I don't have it open either.
It would be nice if it told us, right?
Yeah, I thought maybe it would. But,
It's the Wand of Wonder.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pulling up here. And at the 26, you cast Gust of Wind.
Still helping him dust.
Perfect.
Okay, you
Keep that up.
do a lot of cleaning for him.
Is the guy flying?
He is flying. He can hover, but that's okay. He's still going to make his strength save.
Oh, it might push him down to the floor.
Or just make his cool ass robe billow in the wind and make him look more badass.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll flip the robes up over his head.
Now, for this guy, I have his character. I literally have a character sheet for him as opposed to like a Roll20 thing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of manual rolling. So bear with me.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh no! Don't feel bad. 15. I believe that's going to succeed.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
DC save of 15.
Okay, so you blow a gust of wind, and it doesn't really move, and it turns towards you, and its little robe that it's wearing is billowing in the wind. He looks absolutely epic right now.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think that's my action. I don't really have a bonus action, so I think I have 10 more feet of movement, and I'll just go this way. And EOT.
All right, Simon. Early initiative for you.
I know. It's surprising. I'm going to use... Oh, that's right. We fought that undead guy. I'm going to hold off on using innate sorcery. Instead, I'm going to... cast Ray of Frost. So I'm going to sneak in this way and cast Ray of Frost. Let's see what I get. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Does a 13 hit?
It does not. You fire a ray of frost at it, and it just raises up its stick and basically deflects it with its entropic scythe.
Why did you just blow wind at him?
He's only floating about 2 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna move
Okay.
back into here, and that should be all my movement. Yeah, we'll be right there. And that'll be it.
Okay. I believe we have Arcus up. Our casters were ready to go this time.
Okay. I'll sneak up here so I can see what's going on. So when you say this guy's flying, are we talking like 20 feet?
He's
5
hovering.
feet?
He's hovering like 2 feet off the ground.
Okay.
The ceiling is 8 feet tall. His head's just scraping right against it.
Okay. I see. Wonder how this works. So it's really only to find out how big is it. Sorry, I should have been doing this. It wasn't my turn. Sorry, everyone. Basically can't do that. Okay. In that case, sorry, you said the room is about 8 feet tall?
Yeah, you're in a crypt. It's not real tall.
Can't do that either then. No fun. Your one simple little levitate has kind of screwed me over here. All right, I will just cast Ray of Enfeeblement on him. Try to.
All right, let me see what we have here. Constitution saving throw. Looks like there is. Okay. There we go.
Oh, that's a good spell. I like it.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
Oh, not when that
no
happened.
way.
You hit it with this necrotic energy, and it kind of washes over it, but then flies to the southern wall, as if the effect was caught in the wind.
It still has disadvantage though on its next attack, right?
It's next one, yeah.
Yeah. So that's good, at least.
And then I will back up as far as I can. So that 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oops.
He backs up and closes
Backs up and
Tango in
closes
with
the
him.
door. Good luck, Tango.
Bye.
Don't worry, I got this.
And that'll be turn.
Do you? Okay, were you closing the door?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I was just trying to move my token.
Gotcha. Bear with me 1 second. I'm double checking something. Sorry, having slight technical difficulties. All right. He looks around, and he's billowing just like in his picture. He kind of uses that to his advantage, as he'll move forward up to the crypt, and he's going to use a special attack that he has, where he's going to make an attack against the 3 of you that are within 5 feet of him. That counts as one of his attacks actions. He's got a disadvantage against Arcus, because that'll be the first attack that he's essentially making.
Oh my.
Right,
Ooh.
so he's going to hit Arcus with a hit of 23, I would assume, Arcus, unless you have another way to potentially not be hit by a 23 attack.
I do not.
And then Darren, 22.
Yup. I mean, that barely hits.
Parsnip, 24. Wow, look at these rolls. Holy cow. All right. He takes his scythe and he swings it across. And each of you take force damage from this. Equivalent to... each of you take 13 points of force damage as his scythe kind of cuts through each of you. He then looks at the group. He sees Darren right in front of him, and he's going to follow up with a specific attack on Darren.
It's gonna miss.
Let's hope so. 14, yes, it does.
Yeah.
He brings up his side, and he kind of brings it straight down towards Darren. It glows just a little bit. Green tinges in with the black, but as he does, it just his stick seems to collide with Darren's armor, and he's unable to pull it through to finish the attack.
Yeah.
That will end his turn, and we will go to Parsnip.
I will attack him.
All right. A 17 will hit. All right. What kind of damage are you doing to him? Is it bludgeoning or force?
We'll do force, and the custom is I forget. I believe it's psychic.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
taking-
connect with him,
Taking psychic
and he reacts to you connecting with him, and he kind of shunts back from it, but you feel a full connection.
and I will attack again.
You swing it, and in this tight space, your shillelagh slams into the wall next to you. Anything else for Parsnip?
I will move to there. That's it for me.
All right. He is.
Thinking about it.
I'm trying to say he was going to do an opportunity. He's actually going to do something different. When you missed just before you start to move away, it's going to look towards you, and you see that dark energy that's on his side form in his eyes for just a minute, and he looks at you. If you could make a Constitution saving throw, Parsnip.
It's before I move.
It's before you move. It's not going to really change your ability to move. You fail your save. So until the end of this creature's next turn, you have the poisoned condition, and your speed is halved.
He
Okay.
would have advantage on that. No.
If he has resistance to poison, I think he has advantage on wisdom charisma and other saves, but I don't think it gets poisoned.
From the Heroes Feast if he ate a cookie.
Yeah, the Heroes Feast that we ate.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Are you? Wait, aren't you guys immune to poison from the
Yeah,
Heroes
I think
Feast?
so.
Poisoned.
Yeah.
Poison condition and resistance.
Yeah.
But that's
to
what he
poison.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So never mind. Your speed is halved until the end of your next turn, so you can still move. But yeah, you feel this corruption trying to seep into you, this entropy. But it doesn't really. It's not able to find full purchase because you have that protection. It still slows your movements, but you're able to move away from it.
Okay.
All right, Darren. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You.
I'm gonna move there instead. Well, actually, I'm gonna move right there.
All right, you kind of slip past him. The creature's, I mean, it's literally bones and a sheet on it, flailing in the wind. So you're able to. Normally, you wouldn't be able to get past something in that tight of a space because you go through a door. But in this case, it's fine. You go in and you feel like you're inside of a hurricane tunnel now. All right, Darren, you're up.
All right. As Parsnip just squeezes on by, Darren's going to say, "Your fight is with me, undead monster, and the Watcher is here with us." And he's going to make a couple of attacks at this bag of bones.
All right, go for it.
No, come on.
Yeah, again, a tight space. You bring your shield up and cling, it clings against the ceiling.
He's going to adjust himself a little bit more. He's going to go for a straight jab with his shield. Come on, Mr. Watcher. Please help me. Yeah, there we go.
The 19 will connect.
Let's go ahead and try and do a topple and fail.
I'm going to say in this particular case, because he can hover, he's going to be immune to that.
All right, in that case, let's go for a damage.
All right, you
15
allow your
radiant.
shield to glow, and as it's hitting him, it seems to dampen ever so slightly, as it seems like that black side is absorbing some of his radiance, but it does connect with it. It does do full damage. It's just kind of that effect that it's like, yeah, it's like about ready to absorb it, but your radiance does get past it.
Does it kind of look like it's almost absorbing the radiance?
It looks like it's attempting to, but it's like your shield, it dims ever so slightly, but then you feel the radiance kind of getting sucked in, but then it goes back into your shield and the radiance is able to connect with it.
Okay. Yeah, no good bonus action, so that'll be it.
All right, Tango. You have got a hurricane in your hand at the moment, but what do you wish to do?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering how that works. Like, am I concentrating on it like I would a normal spell? Is this I had cast it, and can I drop that?
You can definitely drop it if you want to. You are concentrating on it. It just feels weird concentrating on a spell.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like concentrating on magic. I like concentrating on swinging my sword. So I'm charged back at this guy and try and carve into him. You don't do flanking, right?
I don't do flanking.
Okay. And if this one hits, I will add in a psionic strike on this guy.
Uh, 16 will hit.
Excellent.
Nice. Let's see here. That is psionic damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Your sword. Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to double check because it might be force.
Okay. Force and psionic both get past his resistances. However, your sword doesn't. You feel it kind of goes through some of his bones and doesn't quite do as much damage as you was hoped for. But you feel that psychic connection get into it, and its head just kind of cricks to the side for a second.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can only use that once per turn. So I will swing again with just sword damage. Of
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay. So that's just regular damage. Then, because you do the crunchy crits, right?
We do the crunchy crits. Now, unfortunately, that extra 15 necrotic damage, you feel it doesn't land on him. He's immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah.
But you still get, I believe that is a 25-point slashing crit, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, 27.
My
15
brain
plus
is
the
failing to do math, so I'll trust you.
Yep. 15 plus 12. Yes. So you connect for
Pretty
27
good.
points of damage. You find a great place to connect with it with your blade. Unfortunately, again, it doesn't quite feel like it's doing its full damage, but you land a very strong hit against it. Anything else for Tango?
That should trigger my Hue with a critical hit to then use my bonus action for another attack.
No, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa, what? No way.
Tango making short work of this mini boss here.
Holy shit.
Nice.
16, 17, 27.
Yeah, excellent. Once again, through this narrow passageway, you're just finding just the right places as you're thrusting your sword forward. Anything else for Tango here?
I think that's about all I can do. That was bonus action, and yeah, that's it.
All right, Simon, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers. And I get a wisdom save.
$13.
It's a fail, my friend. So that is gonna be 3d6 psychic damage. Jesus. 16 psychic damage. And you have to use your reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as possible, using the safest route.
Okay, he did already use his reaction against Parsnip, so he can't do that.
Fudge. I was trying to get him to get away from everyone. Okay, that's fine. Still 16 damage, psychic damage. I'm happy with that.
Absolutely.
Let me mark that spell off because it did not take it off automatically when I cast it, which is kind of weird. And then as my bonus action, I don't think I have anything that I can do as a bonus action, so I'm going to step further back into the room.
All right.
Apparently, I'm going to go through the wall. That's not what I meant to do.
That's okay. You go through it this time. It's on the other side of the stairs going up, so that's fine. Arcus, what do you wish to do?
Um, hmm. I will try to cast Reduce on him.
Oh my god, please let that work.
Okay,
I really hope it works.
I have never had this spell used. Okay, so Constitution savers. Okay, the details are.
Please, it would be so funny.
Reading it. Okay, so he becomes small, and he would have his attacks would do 1d4 less. Okay, cool. All right, that's pretty straightforward. All right, con save.
Come on, please.
Please fail. Just for the
Please.
comedic effect of it.
No.
Oh, he's like, you see him kind of go in just a little bit and pop back out. Would have been hilarious.
All right. And then I will also step back into the room.
All right. It's going to go. Again, it's going to use this moon slash ability. It essentially kind of rears back a little bit to the left and then spins around in a circle towards the right. It's going to swing at Darren, Parsnip, and Tango in that order.
Oh, come on.
I believe that's going to connect with poor Darren, with Tango, and
It misses.
I'm sorry, no. It misses Tango, but it hits Parsnip and Darren in this case.
I'm going to use my reaction, my interception, to help protect Parsnip.
Okay. So, poor rolls in that case. 11 force damage to Darren and Parsnip. However, Tango's able to intercept that and reduce it by 5. All right. So, Parsnip, you'll take 6 points of force damage. Darren, you will take 11 points of force damage. He's then going to use a bonus action. For just a second, you see that that black energy on his scythe kind of trickle back down and encapsulate his entire scythe, and it creeps up his body through his cloak. He's just black energy for just a moment as he passes through Darren.
Ew.
He's immune to opportunity attacks at this point, but fortunately for Darren, you don't take a whole lot because you are resistant to necrotic damage. So you'll take 4
there we go.
You take 4 points of necrotic damage as he passes through you. Once he gets to the other side, though, he turns back around and he brings that scythe up and he's going to attempt to do his entropic slash here. And he's going to miss with it again. All right. That's going to end his turn. Parsnip, you're up.
Sweet.
That's definitely going to hit.
Come on, good dance. Not bad.
Not bad.
Second shot. Wait.
2 connections
Nice.
in 1 round.
And he's back.
Nice, Parsnip. You go up your stick versus his stick, and yours connects.
22 force and psychic damage.
All right. 2 strong connections from Parsnip. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Darren, you just felt a little bit icky as this thing kind of passed through you. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, gross. Yeah, Darren will say, oh man.
Darren.
I can't find of anything to say that's gonna be like not be taken as PG, I guess. So he's not going to say anything. He will step to the side and hit this guy with his shield.
All right, go for it.
Come on, come on, come on. The Watcher is watching.
Oh, a 26, that will connect.
Man, one up from a crit. Boo.
Hey, be happy that it hit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Again, that energy, again, it seems like it was trying to pull that energy out of it, but it's not successful, and you connect with it and you do your 10 points of damage.
Nice. And then he's gonna bring his shield back and go for one more hit. Please, Mr. Watcher. I've never gotten a crit in this game. Please help me get it now. Ah, close enough.
18 still.
At least it hits. There we go.
Phenomenal damage. Your shield glows with radiance, and you start swinging it towards him. You feel that pull, trying to pull your energy out of it, but your shield just glows ever so brighter, and then the darkness inside of this creature's scythe, it seems to get just blotted out by the brightness of your shield as you connect with it, causing radiant energy to burrow through the creature. Its bones glow as cracks form on it, and it just sort of crumbles apart. And its cloak lands on the ground.
That's what we like to see, team.
Hell yeah. Could have been nice.
Good lord.
What did he call this place? The Crypt of Heroes?
The Heroes Crypt. Yeah.
That's mildly concerning, because I see 6 coffins in here, and there's 6 of us. Because Phalar's here somewhere, too.
Well, that's worrisome. Is there anything in his remains? You said his cloak fell.
You also see his broom landed on the ground.
Do I have an identify token? I don't think I do.
You take a look at it. Rolling 3d4. The 3d4 is 4. Or is that a potion?
Oh, sorry. No, that is my healing hands.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought aren't they d6s and not d4s?
I thought they were D6s. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. Let me check.
Because you rolled d4. That's why I was asking.
Healing hands. No, unfortunately, it is a D4.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken. All right.
I do have an identify token from the arcane lab that we have.
Oh.
Can I use it?
Sure. Yeah, you can use the token.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, but DM. Sorry, I think you're thinking of healing light. Those are D6s.
Ah, okay. Your bonus action one. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Simon, you try to cast Identify against the broom, and you don't waste a spell slot. It's a broom.
Okay. And what about his cloak?
Same thing. It just seems to be. It was just kind of like this dark robe that he was wearing. However, in trying to identify the broom, you do see that there's something that's been kind of scratched into it, or carved into it, or whittled into it.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
You look closer, and you see the name Matthias scribbled into it.
Hey, Tango, is there like a crypt in there for a Matthias? Or a not a crypt, but the body holder things y'all use, coffins.
A body holder.
I don't know. I don't read.
Okay. I'll take a look around and see if I can see a Matthias.
You look around the room, and you do see several names put on many of these. You see Lady Evadne Vane, Brother Theron Vane, Lord Hector Vane, Mistress Viridia Vane, Gareth Vane, and then you do come upon a coffin that is a little bit different than the others. It doesn't seem to be quite as ornate, but it has a nice plaque put on it. And it says, "Here lies Matthias, loyal servant of the Vane family." And that coffin has been opened.
He was just the butler.
Hmm. This might be morbid, but can I take the broom and the cloak and just put them in the coffin for him and then shut the lid?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't consider that morbid at all.
Cool. He'll come back, I think, which means we need to be fast in here.
DM, while they're looking down here, I think Darren would like to take a look at the ladder up there. Just climb the ladder a little bit, see what he sees.
You'll have to forgive me. I instead of having the ladder there, I had stairs appearing over on the right hand side for this. So ignore the little thing there.
Can I see if his door is locked?
You look at it and you can't tell if it's locked or open.
Okay. Can I use Mage Hand to try to open the door?
You certainly can.
Okay.
The door opens.
Y'all, there's more crypts in here. Or not crypts, the coffin things. Do these also have names on them?
They do. One of them is actually a very, very small coffin. It says Lyra Vane and a little words next to it, stillborn.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
If I close this first door, does it like squeak and make a bunch of noise?
It makes some noise, but it's not like it's an overly or anything like that. It makes a little bit of a noise.
Well, it might be a warning. I'll just close it and then catch up.
I wonder if that little coffin belonged to
A little girl that wanted to play.
the one that attacked me. Yeah.
Well, the coffin says that she was stillborn.
Oh.
Which-
Oh.
Yeah.
Missed that part. There's another door
What
here.
about this door? Tango, is it locked?
Looks like it's
Oh,
open.
I guess not.
One thing that I'll point out for you all is that all of these coffins are sealed still. You see no sign of them opening except for Matthias's.
Kind of makes me want to open them, but also let's not tempt fate.
Nope, don't do that. As I step into this room here, it looks a little more ornate and kind of statues and stuff on the walls, so I think I'm going to take a quick look just to see if anything looks out of place or traps, basically.
Sure. As you come in, you do notice that there is some damage to the wall immediately. It's crumbled in. You see this rock that's there, and you're seeing bedrock essentially. It's got a worked stone walls for the most part, but obviously with the damage that the town has taken and so forth, some damage has come into here. You peer around the corner. It's dark in front of you, but with your goggles you're able to see, and there are in fact statues that kind of line the wall, sort of adorn this hallway as it moves forward. Moisture has dripped in from outside, and this, you hear a little bit of drip, 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 kind of going off in the distance, but nothing strikes you as dangerous right at the moment.
Um, can I get close to one of the coffins and just try to listen in to see if I hear movement or anything?
Yeah, you put your ear right up to a coffin and you don't hear anything.
Oh, thank God. Darren, I'm gonna be your roommate for like a few weeks. Or maybe Arcus, if you come back with us. You can bunk with me, because I'm gonna need like a security buddy.
Oh yeah, I am definitely gonna need to do that too. Mage hand on this door again.
Alrighty. Now I'll cast
Little
Mage Hand.
golden. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna
okay.
do it.
Maybe we can do it together through the power of friendship.
Or I can let you. Sure, buddy. And so yours is a golden hand. Mine's like this, like dusty black hand, like an inky black hand. So it's
Really, I'd
kind of the
expect like
opposite.
I guess I'd kind of expect like purple, like mushrooms.
Yeah, no, a lot of my magic's been black.
Huh?
Um,
Okay.
we'll have to look into that too, I guess. I don't know. I just do it, and that's what it does.
Door is unlocked. It kind of creeps open. You see beyond you, kind of this inner sanctum of this crypt here. And again, there's just significant damage. You see the walls have crumbled in several places. You see some bedrock. You see just dirt. You feel you put your hand up against it, and you feel that kind of damp earth inside of here.
Is it starting to look like more and more dirty, more and more dusty? Like this place hasn't been entered in decades.
It's been some time since this place has been entered. It's very dirty in here. Even in the other room where Matthias had been sweeping, he really wasn't accomplishing anything.
Right. But no signs of any like disturbance or anything recent coming through here.
Nothing recent.
Okay.
Is
I
there
have
any,
no training or no real ability to do this, but can I somehow look and see like how safe we are from a cave in? Like how structurally sound is this half collapsed room underground?
You can make a straight intelligence check.
Can I assist with that since I'm used to living underground?
I mean, you can make an intelligence check as well, but Simon's used to living in a naturally formed underground versus
That's
you
fair.
know a human structure. But you're welcome to roll it. I mean, anybody can look to see something, whether it's crumbling or not. Arcus, you're not sure. Like you said, you're not really trained on it, and you look at it, and it's been up for quite some time, so it's not creaking. Nothing seems like it's about to collapse on you.
Simon has no idea.
Looks all good here, hey Simon?
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah, no problems.
We've moved a bit in and we've seen statues and things. I know this is a family crypt, but is there any iconography or anything that would indicate uh, a specific deity or anything like that?
There doesn't seem to be a specific deity on any of them, but you do see the name again.
Vane.
Right, and in here, you you see that these runes kind of on the floor down there, kind of pointing out what they are, and you see one with a bit of like filigree around it, and so forth. And that one lists Dame Rosalind Vane. And then next to it again, in kind of a little more of an enhanced filigree compared to the rest of them, you see Lord Torvin Vane. There's also a Lady Alina, a Sir Julian, a Sister Annalise, Maester Vane. Quite a few of them kind of peppered throughout this room.
Is there any imagery of like a coat of arms or a family sigil down here since it is a family crypt?
You get the feeling that for them, their name itself was what they used. They didn't have a specific sigil, but their name is ornate in the way it's done on each one of them.
Okay. Have y'all ever heard of this hero family? It seems like they're a pretty big deal here.
And if you were looking at the names, it's the ones toward the back here. This would be where you'd find Dame Roslyn,
Okay.
and next to it would have been Lord Torvin.
Could I think
In-
about what Simon asked and see if the last name Vane means anything in like my noble family history?
Yeah, you can go ahead. The DC is very high in this case, but you and or Darren could potentially get something.
Okay.
Ooh, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and actually, DM, would this be one of the occasions where I would be able to cast guidance on? Actually, that doesn't matter.
Natural 20.
Uh,
25.
so Tango, you think about it a little bit, and yeah, okay, now you know it. Now it's finally sinking in. Vane is actually a wine that you might have had grace your table at some point, or your family's table. Not a big one. It's not like it's the most popular, but it is the family that owns a vineyard that produces a wine. Hold on, let me remind myself of what the vineyard's name is. Do it down. I just have to. It's the Black Vine Vineyard. And the Vane family would be the ones that basically owned that. They had set it up, and a town was built around it. This particular town, Galion. The family itself was wealthy, but they didn't. They weren't quite so much like true nobility, but they were about as close to it as you could get. They also, again, built up their wealth in this regard. From this family, you did hear of a couple of adventurers that had a good reputation that would have been part of this family. You don't remember exactly everything about the adventures themselves when trying to think of this, but you most remember the fact that they're the ones that essentially created this town, and the matriarch of it was Rosalind Vane that you see here.
Gotcha. I'll kind of share that with the group as I think back. And my family, as we are devout followers, even my mother's one of the leaders or the head of a temple to Felicia. We'd like to partake in wine and know a lot about some of the particular vineyards, and so that reminds me that that's who this is.
Oh. Why are they considered heroes?
I think just some of the family members kind of went into adventuring, and I don't recall their deeds, but they had a good reputation as far as I can remember.
Oh, wow.
And good wine.
Parsnip, if you wouldn't mind, would you give me a perception check?
I don't mind.
Dude, is this a table or is this flat on the floor?
It's flat on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
DM, Darren will continue. Like his hands are going to glow a little bit, right? He's going to be kind of holding in a spell, but he's just gonna take a look at this, whatever this thing is. Is it like an urn or something like that?
You see an urn that's broken that it seems to have the remains of a significant amount of people in it. Um, your best guess, again, just considering your background, you would expect that maybe extended members of the family, perhaps other servants and so forth, that might have been cremated, that are getting basically a place of honor here with the family, but aren't necessarily directly parts of the family, so they don't have like the full burial experience.
I'm not gonna lie, friends. I'm getting really tempted to pop the lid on one of these things.
Maybe it'll be the only. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Darren would just say, maybe it would be. Maybe these are not real, in the sense that they might have a body in them. Maybe they lead to somewhere downstairs. My uncle used to tell me a story about that.
I don't know about. Is the water coming in from the walls or from the ground?
You heard some dripping in the hallway previously, that little drip, drip, and that seemed to have been coming from a little bit of groundwater that was kind of seeping into it and finding a place and dripping in.
I don't know. I mean, all this water down here. You might be right, but we could also be opening one of these to, an undead surprise. These are also, like, if I put my ear up, these are also still, right? Like, no movement.
You don't hear any movement coming from these. There's no sign whatsoever that these coffins have opened in any way. But as you are doing your best to listen, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. How's a 21?
Very nice, very nice. Simon, you get close to one of the coffins, and you're listening in, and then you do hear something. It sounds like scratching, crumbling dirt. For the briefest of moments, you think that it's coming from inside the coffin, but then you raise your head and realize that the sound was just simply traveling through it. The sound's coming from the wall. The wall just above your head.
Oh no.
You look
Y'all?
up and you see the ground above where that rock is, that loose dirt, suddenly push through. You see a hand extend out through it, a long, thin hand, different than what you saw before. It's only got 3 fingers on it, its thumb. The skin, it's obviously decayed, but it's got a little bit of a purple hue to it. You can tell because it's kind of similar to your own. And then this other hand pokes through, and this slimy body kind of crumbles towards itself and balls up and then plops out from the wall.
Y'all, I'm gonna need to bathe in disinfectant.
I'm gonna need to drink disinfectant.
You see a creature risen from a place where it must have been buried under the ground for many years, probably from the war. Returned as an undead, as you see a mind flayer, an undead mind flayer, plop itself into the room with you.
Oh.
What?
No.
Oh man.
Darren, you do have a ready to action that you'll be able to have go off, but let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh
No,
yes,
Medusa.
yes, please, DM. Can't wait to fight this thing.
Do we
Remember,
so
my friends, this advantage.
You have the alert. Mhm.
Oh, thank God, that's so much better.
Oh, 27. Oh no.
I rolled a natural 19 there when I hit it. All right, guys. The Entropy Reaper was kind of like the mini boss. This is the boss of this particular little area. Before I flick on the music, before we get into it, it's a fight. I think we have a good place to call it here, unless you guys want to get into and do a round of combat. Otherwise, this might be a good place to stop and maybe have Failer back.
Yeah.
You can't do this to me, DM.
You want a round? You want to go one round? See what it's like?
No. Yes.
All right. I'm good then. 1 second. Let's get that combat music back on.
Oh man.
The creature doesn't speak. It just flickers its little tentacles out towards all of you. It opens up with an ability called Disrupt Psyche. Oh, let's make that so you can all see it.
I don't like it.
Oh, come on. You know
If
what?
everyone would be so kind as to give me a intelligence saving throw.
And the fact that
Oh no.
I'm resistant to psychic doesn't help me here, does it?
No, but I think you would have
Man.
naturally have advantage against it.
And you said it's an intelligence?
It is. So Simon, you do succeed on your throw. Your saving throw. Arcus, you succeed.
Oh, guys, I
Why did it
am
roll
cooked.
twice? Weird. Were you in the effect?
Oh, I don't know. Was I?
Everyone, 30-foot radius around him.
Oh no.
You see
Oh, yeah.
parts of just freeze in place.
I am well done, you guys. That's how cooked I am. Wait a
I
minute,
don't know.
what?
Then
The
you
Watcher protects.
The Watcher protects.
No way.
Tango, it's your turn.
I know, I'm just looking to see if there's anything I have to help me here.
I gotcha.
I don't think there is, unfortunately. Not even the Heroes Feast. Ooh, I do have one thing, actually. Okay. We'll see how
Oh,
this
you used up your legendary resistance, didn't you?
Oh, 20's good.
Amazing.
No
Fantastic. Guys.
way.
All right. A little, it burns out and it pops up and immediately this burst kind of goes out from it. Darren, as it plopped out and it burst kind of goes up, you fling your cantrip at the same time. So go ahead and do your cantrip that you're going to do.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Oh, right. Okay. He's gonna say, come on, Mr. Watcher. Let's show Simon that I truly am a wizard. And he's gonna cast Sorcerer's Burst at this Mind Flayer.
I know that one.
All right. All right. And what kind of damage are you going to do?
Let's. I think lightning is the closest to radiant here, so let's do lightning.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. You hit.
Oh, that's 3 and 3. Oh, never mind. That's rolled an 8. Okay.
Yeah, you have to do an 8.
Ignore the heavy weapon master thing. It shouldn't be there.
I'll give him back those hit points.
Yeah, it should only be
Yeah, I see.
6.
Okay, you got a chance to fling that that sorcerer's burst on it right as his little psychic burst goes out from him. It just kind of looks out, takes a step towards Simon, who was close to the wall as he
Simon.
plooped out, and it's going to go and flick a tentacle out towards you. That is the wrong attack bonus. 1 second. There we go.
That
It
misses.
flicks out a tentacle and misses Simon. It then follows up with its hand. It brings it up and tries to kind of claw you. It makes its gurgly, gristly noises. And that one too did not have the proficiency included.
Oh Jesus,
Whoa.
that's gonna hit.
Claw is going to
Whoa.
connect.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, Tango coming in clutch.
Reduce it by 10 with a
All right.
protective field. My reaction.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Because that
nice.
almost took me completely down.
So he tries to latch a tentacle onto Simon, but just misses. And then his hand comes up. You see necrotic energy fill it as he swipes and cuts into Simon. But a burst goes out from Tango, taking that hand and kind of deflecting it from the most critical areas of it. You only take 17 points of damage. And that ends its turn.
Yeah, only.
All right, Arcus. You see a mind flayer directly in front of you, an undead mind flayer, a remnant of the Chaos Wars. What do you wish to do?
How, when something is a 20-foot cube, is that
All directions.
so? That's like
Uh-huh.
that big?
Oh my.
No. It's a 20-foot cube would be 10 feet.
10 feet.
It-
Okay. I want to get Simon. How do I do this?
Yeah, so it's going to be like 10 feet on each side, so it's a 20-foot. Okay. Yeah, I guess
Is that-
that would work.
Does that get me or Simon?
No, not quite enough of you is inside of it, I'd say. So if you target it way over there, that's still inside the room. That would work.
Oh no, where did
That
my
also
character-
works right there.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, I somehow shut my character sheet off.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Opening there. I will. Hopefully, this will land.
Oh, web. Okay.
Ooh.
Let me check his immunities real quick. He's not immune to getting webbed. Deck save.
Please fail. I'm begging you, game.
Hopefully, sucks at this.
Hey, that didn't.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah. That's what we like to see.
All right,
He is currently restrained.
and then I will. Oops, that's not what I want to do. And I am getting the fuck away from you.
If he's restrained, can he take opportunity attacks against us?
He sure can. So he's going to go ahead and take an opportunity attack against Arcus.
Yep.
He's going to try to use his. He's going to try to hit you with his tentacle. It's a 15 hit.
15. That is the armor class meets it, beats it.
It would be a disadvantage, wouldn't it? Because he's restrained.
Let's double check. Maybe.
Page 333 of the player's handbook.
I don't have the pages, man. I keep telling you that.
Oh man, I keep forgetting. Yeah, it says attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, we'll roll it one more time.
I'm so used to me having the book here. I think everyone does.
Okay. With disadvantage, he will miss with his tentacle attack.
Thank God.
Okay. And then I move, and that's my turn. I don't have bonus actions. So. Yep, that's it.
All right. Tango. You see a chaos demon appearing.
I see Simon in danger, and I'm going to charge forward, seeing an opportunity as he is wrapped up in webs, and just go to town on swinging on this guy. Psionic strike at advantage and swing.
Yes, the 26 does not miss.
Good. For 17. Take my psionic strike off and go for a second swing. 21.
That's not going to miss either.
For 11.
Excellent. Two blows connect.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I think that's going to be it.
Also, DM, I can see a health bar go down. Just a heads up.
You can see the health bar go down. That's okay.
Okay.
Do you see the numbers?
No,
No.
I just see the bar go down.
Yep. If I can, I try to get it to do that. That's how the default is. So you can kind of tell that they're getting bloodied and so forth. This is a creature you should be able to tell when it's bloodied.
Okay.
All right, Tango. Anything else from you?
I couldn't use a bonus action to like force feed a potion into Simon, could I?
I'll be good. I have one.
Okay.
And my turn's coming up.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I can't use a bonus action for anything else, so if I can get you extra hit points there, then
I think the potion of healing is. Let's see here. Potion of healing. That's legacy. Don't like the legacy version.
Oops.
Where's the
Right here.
where's the no? Yeah, there you go. Or you can use it or administer it.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. Open up, Simon.
I just want to picture, like, I'm just standing there with my mouth open and you just shoving a bottle in it.
Six for you, and that'll be it for me.
Oh, yeah. Took
right.
one too many. Okay.
Darren, you're up.
Watcher, help me smite this undead fiend. Darren will jump over here, raise his shield up, and go for 2 heavy attacks against this guy.
All right, go for it.
Come on, please. Oh,
Oh, and your shield gets caught in the webs.
oh man. Gonna again, like, get the shield off the webs, and once again reach back and go for one more strike. Please, Mr. Watcher, help me get a crit. I'm begging you. Oh,
6 will hit.
Oh, you know what? Would I be able to try and knock him prone?
Oh, it's con save. His con is the same bonus, so.
Okay. All right, let's see the damage. Come on. 14
Nice.
radiant.
Your radiance sizzles against this creature. Poor Parsnip. The only one that didn't succeed. Oh, was that the end of your turn? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just have a bonus action to use.
Oh, by all means. My apologies.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. Yeah. So after that, as a bonus action, the Watcher is gonna heed Darren's quick prayer as he's gonna do a divine smite.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And one additional D8, I believe.
Yeah, because he's undead.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be 16 more.
All right, you collide with him. Lots of radiant energy pouring into this creature. Its tentacles flailing about.
All right, there we go. No, that's turn.
All right, Parsnip. I'm so sorry. We're the only one that was caught in his initial attack. Go ahead and roll your. Yeah. Okay. Poor Parsnip. He's just over there.
No, Parsnip.
Little joke comes out. I'm so sorry, Parsnip.
I need a nap.
All right, Simon. You summon the Mind Flayer. What do you wish to do with it?
I'm gonna run. Let's see. Hold on. Let me measure this before I just start moving my character like an idiot. 1 second. Do. 20. 25. Yeah, I'm gonna move back here with my good buddy Arcus because I am not meant to be up in the melee. I what do I want to do? I don't want to burn the web. The only thing that I can do is Ray of Frost, because the other thing that I have that's range is Chill Touch and Mind Sliver, and I'm just gonna go with a Ray of Frost.
Good to your sorceress, bro. Oh, a crit.
Critical.
Nice.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 6 cold damage plus the maximum, which is 2d8.
16. So that's 22 cold damage.
24, I think. Is that right? Hold on.
6 plus 16. 22.
Yep, you're right. I'm dumb. I was adding 8. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So I really expected half of you guys to get caught in that initial burst. At least half. Right? Especially our big tanky guys that are up there in the front.
Let's go one round. Tango's just. Let's not.
I wasn't
Let's not taunt the
expecting
DM.
3 crits on this creature either. Simon, it has 21 hit points left. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I just shoot this like beam of black ice that just like arcs from my hand, and I just want to clear its head clean off.
This creature's tentacles wrapping around, and it almost attempts to chomp onto your burst of ice as it comes towards it, but it just impacts with its head, and it instantly freezes it, and the head shatters backwards against the wall. Way to go, guys. I was worried this guy was going to wipe y'all.
That was awesome. That web
Yeah.
was
That was
clutch.
close. That first
Yeah, that
saving
web
throw,
was
I
amazing.
Seriously, that web saved. Like, thank you so much.
Thank you, Arcus.
If he had latched
all
on
I can
his
do.
tentacle, he would have healed himself. It would have been very, very different. That was very well done.
It really was one round, huh?
That was one round. Let's go one round. Good job, guys. That surprised me. That one really surprised me. Sorry, Parsnip. That You drool during it. Eventually, you come out of your stupor. But with that, you guys here in the Vane family crypt, just taking out not only a chaos demon, but a vampiric mind flayer. You should feel proud of yourselves. And we'll go ahead, we'll end the session there.